What's up everybody, we are Deanna and Phil. Deanna is from the United States and I am from Germany, and we are still on the search for Germany's best city, or the best city for us to live in. And today we are going to
Leipzig.
Leipzig. Let's go. Leipzig in the state of Saxony has a population of about 600,000 people, which makes it the second biggest city in Eastern Germany. We both haven't been here, and for Deanna it was also the first real time in Eastern Germany after visiting Berlin twice.
Alright, so we made it to the Leipzig Marktplatz. Yeah? And that's the Rathaus behind us. It's really cool. It's one of the oldest ones in Germany, I think, and it has this Renaissance vibe to it. We made it here on a Tuesday. We saw that there is a farmer's market here, and it seems like the fresh produce is that way, and we have all these like meat and cheeses and Kuchen you can get on this side. I don't know if we'll have any this time because we want to sit down. We just did a long drive. We might sit down for a proper coffee and Kuchen. But I really like cities that have this. I think it's one of the charms of any city is when you can go in there and there's some type of marketplace so you can get your fresh produce from. I really like it.
So there on the back is a coffee place called Coffee Baum, which means
Coffee
tree, which was on a lot of lists and a lot of people suggested that, and there was some specialty there. Place seems to be closed due to whatever. It seems permanently closed, so we gotta find something else.
It's raining from the fountain, and shall we go?
Hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine.
I think our first stop is gonna be a cafe, and we're just gonna have coffee because we're a little tired and our car doesn't have AC, and it was pretty hot in here. And we might get a little snack, see if they have cake or something. Am I right?
I'm ready for some Kuchen, coffee and Kuchen time. Los geht's.
Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing the...
It's heavy. Awesome, heavy cake. Gonna get heavier too.
You're right, it's not light. That stuff's good. Alright, so we just finished at the cafe. It was really good. I'm so full. I feel like I have a sugar rush because I haven't been eating dessert lately, but it was awesome.
That was pretty good. One thing I'm noticing right from the get-go is though, very few people wear masks actually.
Yeah.
And there are no signs at the restaurants that say like if you go in or you go to the toilet you have to wear your mask, which I'm used to at the moment. That's like the rule. If you sit down, you're seated, you can take it off. But going into the restaurant, toilet, etc., you normally are supposed to wear a mask.
Yeah.
And nobody does it yet. And the waiters and the waitresses as well. Nobody's wearing a mask really.
Alright, we're gonna go check out the church. Let's go. Close.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world...
So we made it to the Nikolaikirche, the St. Nicholas Church. I don't know what it's in English exactly. Nikolaikirche. There's a lot of history that went down here. I think in '89, back then, when it was occupied by the Soviet Union, it was kind of like a risky thing to demonstrate against the regime, you know. And then they started in '89 to do that. They did that in multiple places in the GDR, but this was the first point where they said, okay, this is a gathering point. So it kind of started here and they demonstrated, and then I don't know the history too well, but that's what this church basically stands for.
Time to check up some more architecture, yeah?
Döner.
Emma, he always wants a dinner. Oh, I think this is a horoscope. We're both Libras. I don't know which one that is, but if I see it, I'll probably recognize it. Is that it?
I want to say it's this one because it's equal and it's also a 69.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. We're that, even though we don't know what Libra is.
Herzlich willkommen im höchsten Restaurant Koblenz, Deutschland, im Panorama Tower Playdock ab.
Your body line. Shake, Sinora, take it all.
We made it up to the panorama tower that gives us a pretty awesome view of Leipzig.
Yeah, they claim it's the highest panorama restaurant of Germany, and they have a little viewing platform here too. It's apparently like 120 meters high, or at least the restaurant.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good view. I always love the viewing platforms above any city, so I always recommend people to go up and get an overview. That's always just nice to have.
Yeah, it's really cool because you can see the Marktplatz where we were earlier, and you see some of the taller buildings. I really liked the architecture so far. I think it's a little different from a lot of the other cities that we've visited.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan.
Yeah, it seems very clean and very modern, like the architecture in the city center at least.
Yeah,
right?
at least the small area that we've been into.
Weird thing, viewing platform. I think we're the only ones wearing a mask, but
Yeah.
I think it's the right thing to do. But I think we should switch to the long lens.
Yes.
Get some
Get
shots of the city.
B-roll. Up in there, we're gonna show you the entire park.
Work, Sinora, work your body line. Work, Sinora, work it all the time. My girl's name is Sonora.
This is kind of fun. This is like the north area towards that direction, northwest. You can see the train station in the background there. There's a lot of tracks leading from it, so it seems pretty big. They might not just claiming that. DEANA'S taking all the close-up shots, and it's just fun. Awesome weather today. I'm very glad we chose this day to come.
Body line. Shake, Sinora.
Whenever you have the possibility to go on a viewing platform, do it. I love that stuff.
I think it's really cool to get an overview of a city, and I was kind of sad we didn't get to do that in Cologne because it was closed.
True.
But this one was really cool.
Yeah, it was a little bit like the Empire State Building in New York. And they say Leipzig is the new Berlin. Well, maybe it's the new New York, the new New York.
Yeah, okay, sure. I know that with a lot of Eastern Germany cities, there's these stereotypes and stuff, but I feel like it's a really nice city so far.
What you mean is there's a lot of stereotypes between Western and Eastern Germany,
Yeah,
right?
and from an outside perspective, it's really funny to see that because there's way more similarities than differences.
Of course.
And it's a little silly to me.
One of the big stereotypes is the accent, and there are ugly accents in the East, but also in the West. And so far I have not heard one single person speaking with a typical Saxony accent yet.
Yeah, that's so funny because I posted on my Instagram story, like, what should we do here? And a lot of people are like, oh, you're gonna have trouble understanding people. And I'm just like,
You gotta learn a new language. A good mixture of people. It's young, it doesn't feel pretentious or anything.
Yeah,
so it's a good first
I like
impression.
it so far, yeah. First impression, pretty good. Let's see some more.
All right. I don't know what building that is, but it looks pretty cool. Guys, quick moment before we continue with the video. Please like the video, comment below. All these little things help to boost your YouTube algorithm and helps us grow with our still small channel. If you want to further support us, you can do that on Patreon. We have a Patreon page, patreon.com/DeanA'sPhil. You know what to do, just check it out. But now back to the video. So we just came by this building and it says Bundesverwaltungsgericht in the front. So it's kind of like a state court building. And what I noticed is that I'm not aware of what kind of old, cool architectural buildings Leipzig has, but they have a couple of these. And we just walk past them and you see it and it's like, damn, that's a big, cool building. And I look at it and I was not aware of that, but there are a lot of them in the city and that makes it kind of nice. All right, so we made it out of the center into this quarter here, the living quarter, which is called the music quarter, and it's very close to the city center but also close to a park, and it's very green, right?
Yeah, it feels like student area too. We saw a ton of bikes.
Ah yeah, there was a big university building on the one side. What I like is that they have these trees along every street.
There's parts of Berlin with that, and I think it feels like you're in a city, but you also have green, which I think is what you miss the most out of a city.
So this one area is not super city center, but right next to it, so it's a little bit more affordable and apparently pretty young-ish and a little hip, like they have a lot of cafes and Asian places.
Cool people town.
So this would be actually one of the areas where we would potentially look for an apartment. Alright, so we came out to eat something. We made a little bit south of the city center to the southern center, basically called Südvorstadt. And there's this restaurant called Gaststätte Kollektiv. And it's a restaurant that embraces the old GDR culture, I guess. Nostalgie pur. I mean, it's basically nostalgia for Eastern Germany. So we asked them what would be super typical West Eastern German food, and I got this cabbage roll with potatoes and some salad on the side.
That looks awesome.
Which is a sächsische Krautroulade, Saxony cabbage roll basically, and you get the Thuringia version, the Thüringische Rostbratwurst. So both states from the former GDR. This restaurant looks super cool. It looks like a couple decades back basically. They have so many little items of memorabilia, and it has very good ratings. It's fun to be here. I like that they embrace it, and I guess I'm just gonna dig in. The food looks super nice. Let me just cut through here, see what that looks like. Whoa.
Wow.
It's awesome. I like
Yeah.
it. 1-0 Saxony. Let's see what Thuringia can do.
It smells so good. I think I have a potato salad, and this is like a sauerkraut. And then some fresh veggies over here. Look at that.
Put some mustard on.
Oh, put some mustard. There we go. There we go. I get my sausage.
This is not going to be the best bratwurst you've ever had. People are going to be offended.
I think it's nice. It's juicy.
Yeah.
That's what I look for. I don't want a dry wiener.
You want a juicy
I want a
wiener.
juicy wiener.
Right.
I want to try the potato salad. That looks so good. Oh no, yeah. This potato salad's awesome.
Alright.
Sorry, that potato salad's really good.
Let me try that.
I'm a big fan. Potato salad's like 10 out of 10 for me. That's so good. So we switched dishes now, and I freaking love this stuff. This is awesome.
Kohlroulade.
Kohlroulade. I've never had anything like this.
Yeah, we switched, and I can tell that Diana likes that one better. But this sausage, the Thüringische Rostbratwurst, is freaking awesome. Like, she undersold that. I'm not a fan of bratwurst at all, but this one is freaking awesome. I don't know. Both dishes are awesome. I probably even like this one a tiny bit better. So I think, yeah, the Thuringia dish wins by a hair for me, but for you, I think the Saxony one wins by a landslide, right?
Yeah, I like this stuff.
So she just said this is like the living room. They tried to do the decoration like a living room was back in the GDR. Like, we have an old typewriter here. This is what it looks like. Alright, so we just came out of that Gaststätte Kollektiv restaurant.
Yeah.
That was a very, very nice experience.
Dude, that was really good. I think I liked your dish better, the cabbage roll meat thing.
Yeah.
If I had that with the mashed potatoes for my meal, it would be a 10 out of 10. That was freaking awesome. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, aside from the food, I would say if you want to experience authentic GDR Eastern German feeling, that's an absolute great place to go. So much memorabilia in there. It looks a little old, you know, like 70s, 60s, what you imagine, but they do that on purpose.
Yeah.
I was a little concerned about the food, but the food was amazing.
Dude,
overall,
I think it was really good.
Yeah. So overall, very nice, recommendable experience.
I want more of the cabbage roll.
Yeah, I think
really
that
good.
was her first Kohlroulade.
Yeah.
Her first cabbage roll ever, and now she loves it.
We should make that.
We should
so
make
good.
them.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna walk back to the city center and then maybe check out the memorial.
Oh yeah. We're gonna, on our way out, we're gonna check out the memorial.
See what else we can find, and then we're gonna slowly head back.
One last stop before we leave. We came up to this monument. What is it called?
Völkerschlachtdenkmal.
That's
memorial
one.
for some battle. Last
Against
battle of
Napoleon. It's after closing, so we can only go, I think, halfway up. I don't think we can go all the way to the top, but we're gonna climb some steps, get our work on before
Yeah.
we
I
end
didn't
it
know
here.
you could go up all the way. And
Yeah,
they
I
have
didn't
opening
either.
hours. I thought it's just a big rock to look at.
Yeah, I thought, well,
Apparently you can go up.
looks pretty cool, looks pretty epic, so let's see.
Yeah, but we're probably just gonna look at it.
No, we're gonna climb.
Or we'll just join the people who are actually working out. Looks like they're doing steps. They've been running around here a lot. Go, go, go.
I've missed this.
That would be up there that we could go to. It's closed.
It's a pretty cool lake. That's all we got. So, nice Stairmaster before we go. What did you think?
It's a pretty cool building. Yeah, I guess when you get the entrance ticket and you can go in all the way and then up all the way, I think it must be worth it. The
Yeah.
view is okay towards Leipzig. It's not the best view, but the building is pretty cool. It's like huge. It's
Yeah.
like a big, massive thing, like from another time. You can feel that. So
Super
I think it's pretty cool.
historic. If you come, just know there are closing hours.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
before 6 p.m. and you might be able to climb all the way up, get a good view and a nice little workout.
Overall, I really liked Leipzig. I was kind of surprised. I'm a little biased towards cities with water, but I really liked it. I thought
Meaning
it was...
you prefer water and
Yeah.
Leipzig is not on the water.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. I'm a little upset we didn't have enough time to go to this one museum that I wanted to go to that kind of talks about the GDR and life during that time.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm definitely leaving here with a positive impression, and I'm kind of surprised by how nice it was, but I really like that, yeah.
Yes, it was a good place. So we're gonna drive back now. We've got about 2-hour drive back.
Yeah, sun is setting already. It was a super nice day. Leipzig definitely thumbs up. It goes into our consideration.
Let us know what the best city in Germany is.
Yeah, which other cities should we visit? And if you like videos like that, where we look at cities and we're looking still for a place to potentially live in, just give us a like for the YouTube algorithm. It always helps us with promoting all the videos.
Yes.
I kind of have a dry mouth, I can't speak anymore. No more English. Day is long, I'm sweaty, I'm stinky, and so is she, so we're gonna end it here.
Thanks for watching. We'll
See you
see you
later.
next time.
Bye.
Bye.